My beloved child, listen to my voice today. For I have seen your heart, and I cherish the deep longings within you, even when you feel uncertain and worn out by the burdens of each new day. So do not allow fear to settle in your spirit, for I am here, ever present, never distant, and always ready to hold you close in my unending embrace. I have walked beside you when your tears fell in the stillness of the night, and I have whispered hope into the silence you thought would never break. So remember that you are precious to me, created with care and chosen with purpose. I delight in you because my love for you has no boundary, and my grace extends beyond the horizons of your greatest dreams. Take courage, for I will lead you forward, even when the path seems hidden from your sight. I am the one who formed the mountains and calmed the seas, yet my tenderness rests upon you, for you are never just a face in the crowd, but a treasure in my kingdom, a beautiful reflection of my glory. My peace, which transcends all understanding, is yours to claim whenever you turn to me in prayer, so do not hesitate to speak to me, and do not think your voice is too small or your problems too big, for I welcome every whisper of your soul. Be at ease in my presence, for I am nearer than your next breath and stronger than the storms you fear. Stand firm, for I am your everlasting foundation, and in me you will find rest. Though the world may shift and hearts may grow weary, my commitment to you is unchanging, and my purpose for you remains steadfast. I am the river of grace flowing through every valley of your life, replenishing dry places and sustaining you when the road feels long, and I will continue to guard you as you walk, no matter how uncertain the steps may become. Trust in my guidance, and let my word uplift your spirit, so you can rise above the temporary troubles you face. Have faith, for I will not leave you in the dark, and I will never let you stumble alone. I see the intricate threads of your being woven with wisdom and care, and I call you my masterpiece, for you were shaped by my hands to reflect my heart in a world that yearns for hope. Nothing about you is an accident or a mistake, because I knew you long before you breathed your first breath, and I have designed your gifts to shine brightly. Each time you dare to be authentic, you reveal the radiance of my love, so embrace your uniqueness, for I delight in every part of who you are, and I cherish the artistry I've placed within you. Be confident, for I rejoice in you. Your every smile and your every sigh has been witnessed by my eyes, and I proclaim you as a beacon of light in this often shadowy world, for I have endowed you with special qualities that extend beyond the surface. Do not underestimate the power of your presence, because in your kind words and gentle actions, you carry my love to those who need it desperately. Even when you feel inadequate or your heart grows heavy, remember that I have called you worthy, and my truth declares you more precious than any rare gem. Walk in dignity, for you are the apple of my eye. I formed you to stand out, to shine in the darkness, and to proclaim a message of hope through your daily life. You are not meant to fade into the background, for I made your soul to glow with the light of my spirit, illuminating corners where despair once lurked. Celebrate the purpose I have placed in your heart, because each day is an opportunity to unfold my plan in ways you might not yet see. Do not doubt the significance of your story, for every chapter reveals my creativity and my boundless mercy. Rise boldly, for you are highly valued by me. I place upon you the seal of my approval, for you are not defined by the voices of this world, but by my proclamation of your worth, and I call you my beloved child. When you doubt your importance, remember how I breathed life into you and fashioned your heart to beat with compassion, reflecting the godly empathy that changes lives around you. Stand in the knowledge that you are never forgotten or overlooked, for I have written your name upon my hand. So lift your chin, Hold fast to my promise and remain steadfast in the truth of your identity. You are mine. From the moment you came into existence, I rejoiced over you, and my spirit danced with gladness, for I foreknew the kindness you would bring to others and the hope you would spark. Never believe that your talents or efforts are insignificant, because what you call small, I call miraculous. You have, within your arsenal of gifts, the ability to heal broken hearts through a smile, to inspire weary souls through a word, and to bring compassion where coldness reigns. My heart swells with pride at the love you carry, so be assured that I delight in you always. Every day I sing over you with joy because you bear my image, a likeness unlike any other creation. You are like a rare tapestry threaded with dignity and honor, each fiber reflecting a specific aspect of my nature. When you struggle to see your own beauty, reflect upon the vastness of my grace, which I lavish freely upon those I cherish, and remember that I have called you to be a lighthouse, guiding others from the storms of doubt. Stand proud, not in arrogance, but in the humble realization that you are chosen for greatness. Rejoice, for I am with you. Like a gardener tending a precious plant, I cultivate your soul, nurturing every dream and watering every seed of hope until it blooms in fullness. You may wonder if the harvest is worth the wait, or if your growth has been too slow. But take heart and know that I see your potential even when you feel buried under life's demands. I am the sunlight that brings warmth to your ambitions and the rain that cleanses your burdens, so do not fear when you cannot see quick progress. Rest in my timing, for I celebrate each step you take. I know the battles raging deep within your mind, the silent wars that no one else seems to notice, and the moments when anxiety tries to be your constant companion. I want you to recognize that even in that quiet chaos, I am still with you, speaking peace over your scattered thoughts, calling you to trust my voice above the noise. Do not feel guilty for your weariness, for I know you get tired of fighting alone, and I urge you to lay your burdens at my feet. Have comfort, for I understand your struggles and will lead you toward rest. There are days when you look in the mirror and wonder if you can keep going, overwhelmed by the fears of what tomorrow may bring. You might question where your next source of hope will come from, and you might even doubt if I still hear your prayers. But understand this: I have never closed my ears to you, and I have never turned my face away, no matter how intense the struggle. Keep your eyes on me, for I am moving in ways you cannot yet see, orchestrating solutions and providing light for your darkest hour. Trust my timing, for it is perfect. I have seen the lonely path you tread, where others might have left you behind, disregarding your pain and leaving you feeling forsaken. Know that my heart aches with every tear you shed, for you are not just another soul in this vast world. You are my treasure, and your sorrows do not go unnoticed. Let my presence be like a balm to the open wounds of disappointment, for I am the companion who never walks away. When you tire of carrying your burdens, let me lift them from your shoulders. Be encouraged, for I see you and I understand deeply. When others judge you harshly, or when your failures loom like giants, remember that my mercy triumphs over condemnation, and I do not count your weaknesses against you. You may face obstacles that seem insurmountable, or circumstances that threaten to break your spirit, but I call you by name and say, do not be disheartened, for I am greater than your struggles. Even when you stumble, I stand ready to help you rise again, to show you a path of restoration rather than defeat. Turn to me, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Find courage, for I uphold you in grace. The tears you shed behind closed doors do not go unnoticed by my sight, and the heaviness in your heart is not minimized in my care. I watch over you like a shepherd tending the most fragile lamb, keeping you from wolves of despair and lifting you to safety. I see how you strive to maintain your faith even as doubts swirl, and I honor your determination to stay steadfast in hope. Let me mend those wounds, for I came not to crush your spirit, but to revive and renew it. Trust my fatherly care, for I never leave you alone. Sometimes the weight of past regrets and the scars of old mistakes try to speak louder than the promises I've whispered in your ear. You might ask, am I truly forgiven? Can I ever be free? Yet I assure you, my child, that the sacrifice made on your behalf has already covered every debt and every misstep. Do not carry what was never meant to remain on your shoulders. Release your guilt to me, for I am the one who cleanses and makes all things new. Lay it down, for I have already conquered every shadow. Rest, for you are redeemed. I am your shield, the strong wall that stands firm when adversity hurls its fiery darts, and I do not allow any blow to harm you without my permission. In the unseen realm, I fight battles on your behalf, orchestrating victory and turning what is meant for evil into a springboard for greater good. You might not always perceive the ways I move, but I assure you, my child, that my angels are on assignment to guard your every step. Trust in my wisdom and do not fret when trials abound. I am your mighty defender, and I am on your side. I am the refuge in every storm, the safe harbor when the waves of trouble threaten to overwhelm your frail boat. Cling to me, for my arms are wide open, welcoming you into a place of peace that the winds cannot shatter. Even when the winds roar and your hope seems to flicker, I speak calm into your life and bring order to every chaos. Let your heart be still, for I am the captain who guides you to shores of rest, far beyond the reach of fear and doubt. Take heart, for I will steady your course. I do not send you into battle without my provision, for I am the resource that never runs dry and the living water that quenches your deepest thirst. In your hour of need, call upon me, and see how I overflow your cup with blessings that surpass your imagination. Do not second-guess my willingness to provide, for I delight in caring for those I love. My grace is the oil that never fails, smoothing every rough place and empowering you to stand even when your legs are shaken. Fear not, for my supply knows no limit, and my generosity is boundless. When the path ahead looks hazy, and you struggle to make sense of the next step, remember that I hold the blueprint of your journey. My plans for you are not haphazard, but intentionally designed, weaving every turn and detour into a tapestry of purpose. At times, I allow you to see only the next step, so you learn to depend on me completely. I do not do this to frustrate you, but to deepen your trust and strengthen your resolve. Know that as you hold my hand, I will navigate you toward outcomes that will astound you. Be expectant, for I am faithful. Though the world may be filled with threats and the shadows of uncertainty, I guard you like a fortress encircled by strong walls. Demons may prowl, seeking to steal your joy, but my authority triumphs over every adversary, and my name is your shield against every attack. You do not need to wage this war alone, for I am your ever-present help, equipping you with the sword of my word and the helmet of my salvation. Walk in boldness, for you are never left undefended. Look up, for I watch over you with zeal and unmatched power. Even when you make a wrong turn or find yourself entangled in unexpected troubles, do not lose heart, for my mercies are new every morning, and I am committed to leading you back to safety. I will not condemn you for your missteps, but I will teach you how to regain your footing, how to learn from adversity, and how to become stronger through every challenge. You are my child, and I refuse to abandon you no matter how far you drift. Return to me, for my arms remain open. Embrace hope, for I am your steadfast companion in every trial. As you cross valleys of uncertainty, know that my light illuminates even the darkest spots. I walk beside you, holding a lamp that reveals each new possibility, clarifying the road you must take. You may wonder why you cannot see the entire journey, but trust that I am shaping you with every step. My promise is not that you will never encounter obstacles, but that I will bring you through them, forging a deeper relationship and strengthening your spirit. Take heart, for I have already prepared the harvest that awaits beyond the hills. Stand firm, for I am guiding you with care. Come to me in prayer, not with hesitation or formality, but with the honest cry of your heart. I do not require fancy speech or the perfect sequence of phrases. I long for your authentic voice, the kind that emerges from your deepest need. When you speak, I listen with infinite patience, encouraging you to pour out every burden, every confusion, and every hope you cling to. In the stillness of that transparent communion, I will answer you with guidance and a peace that defies all logic. Approach boldly, for I am eager to hear you. Do not make your petitions timidly, for I encourage you to ask in faith, trusting that I am your Father who delights in giving good gifts to my children. Let your prayers be an act of surrender, acknowledging that your own strength is limited, but my power transcends every boundary. In the act of releasing control, you will discover the freedom that comes from relying on my sufficiency. I do not turn a deaf ear to your requests, for my heart is attuned to your every word. Pray with boldness, for I delight in your confidence. Talk to me when joy overflows, and talk to me when tears become your daily song. Prayer is the bridge that links your humanity with my divinity, and it's the channel through which my comfort and wisdom flow into your situation. If you feel you lack the proper words, simply whisper my name and let your spirit connect with mine, for I discern the cry of your soul beyond any vocabulary. Allow my spirit to intercede where your words fall short. Pray, child, for I respond with a tidal wave of mercy and the gentle nearness of my presence. Trust is not always easy, but it is the key that opens the door to my miraculous interventions. For when you trust me, you invite my hand to move freely in your life. Do not rely on your limited vision or your own understanding, but cast your cares upon me, for I have the sovereign vantage point that sees beginning to end. Every time you choose to trust, you build a foundation that cannot be shaken by the storms of adversity. Cling to me, for I never fail, and my promises stand eternal. Believe, for I honor your trust. When you release your tight grip on the illusion of control, you will find that my plans exceed your grandest imagination, and my ways surpass your boldest strategies. It is in the place of complete surrender that you encounter the depth of my love, for I never intended you to carry the burdens alone. Let go of worry, let go of doubt, and embrace my eternal perspective, for I am the author of time and the orchestrator of destinies. Rest in my will, for my timing is never late and my methods are always perfect. Release, for I am trustworthy. Your faith may be small at times, like a mustard seed, but even that minuscule faith can move mountains when you plant it in my promises. Do not criticize yourself for the days you waver, for I see your earnest heart, and I honor your fragile hope. Offer me whatever belief you hold, and watch as I nourish it, growing it into a testimony of my power. Your job is to sow the seed of trust. Mine is to water it until it becomes a living oak of spiritual strength. Have hope, for I multiply your faith. Look beyond the present hurdles and fix your eyes on the horizon, for I have prepared a future that glistens with promise, a field ripe for harvest. Even if you cannot see it now, my angels are arranging divine appointments and blessings that will eclipse your wildest dreams. Do not let disappointments weigh you down. Instead, elevate your perspective to my heavenly vantage point, where each trial is but a stepping stone. Keep moving, for a bright new dawn awaits, and your current valley is only a passage, not a permanent residence. Keep hope alive, for I have great things ahead. I have stored treasures of wisdom and favor for you, like seeds waiting to sprout at the right season, so do not grow weary if your transformation seems slow. In my kingdom, nothing is wasted. Every lesson learned, every scar endured, becomes part of a beautiful mosaic that glorifies my name. Expect an acceleration of growth as you yield to my plans, for my blessings come swiftly when the heart is ready. Stand with anticipation, for you are on the brink of a divine shift that will bring joy and renewal. Rejoice in advance, for I am the God of breakthroughs. Imagine your life as a tapestry, with each thread representing a story of grace, challenge, and redemption. The final picture may not yet be visible to your human eyes, but I, the master weaver, see the gorgeous design taking shape. Each strand you thought was a failure, I transform into a radiant hue of resilience. Every tear becomes a jewel that reflects my mercy. Be encouraged, for I am weaving a testimony that will draw others to my light, and no thread is wasted in my hands. Trust my process, for the unveiling will astonish you. I do not promise an existence free of trials, but I guarantee that every challenge will refine your heart like gold in the fire, stripping away impurities and revealing a character that mirrors my own. The mountains you face are not there to crush you, but to strengthen your spiritual muscles, teaching you how to persevere with grace. Look ahead with confidence, for my spirit goes before you, clearing paths and preparing triumphs out of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Be of good cheer, for I am your guide through every terrain, and victory is certain in my care. I have placed a calling over your life, a unique mission that only you can fulfill, and I have equipped you with the necessary gifts to carry it out. Your future is not a random sequence of events, but a strategic unfolding of my kingdom work. Let your heart be stirred by dreams that align with my will, for I have already paved the way for you to walk in them. Fear may whisper that you are inadequate, but my voice declares you overflowing with potential. Listen to me, for your future is vibrant with promise. You stand on the threshold of new opportunities, and my grace is the key that unlocks doors which once seemed sealed. You are not chained by your past, nor are you held hostage by your present limitations, because I specialize in making the impossible possible. Embrace the vision I have laid upon your spirit, and do not shrink back when faced with your Goliaths. Instead, lift your gaze and see how my power far exceeds every giant. Walk boldly into the tomorrows, for I am the author of your story, and I have written a victorious ending for you. Your dreams are not foolish, and your passions are not in vain, for I inspired those desires with a divine purpose in mind. When I planted them in your heart, I also planned the resources to bring them to fruition. The wait might seem long, but my timing is not delay, it's perfect preparation, ensuring that both your character and your dreams are mature enough to produce everlasting fruit. Keep believing, keep praying, and keep moving forward, for what I have started in you, I will complete with magnificent excellence. Remain steadfast, for your future is secure in my hands. Let the sound of praise rise from your lips, for praise shifts your perspective from obstacles to opportunities, from defeat to hope, and from fear to faith. Rejoice in the knowledge that I have already gone before you, preparing pathways of glory and testimonies of victory. Praise is not just a song, it is a weapon that tears down the walls of discouragement and opens your eyes to the miracles I am performing. So let your praise resound, for in celebration you find renewed strength to pursue every promise I have declared. Stand in expectation, for more is on the way. When doubt tries to invade your mind, remind yourself of the countless instances where I have demonstrated my faithfulness. Reflect on the cross, the ultimate symbol of my sacrifice, which proves that there is no length I will not go to save and uplift you. If I spared not my beloved Son for your sake, how much more will I graciously give you all things needed for your purpose and joy? Banish unbelief by recalling my track record in your life, and let gratitude drive your thoughts, for I am ever reliable. Stand on my word, for it cannot fail. Hope is the anchor of your soul, securing you against the whirlwinds of negativity and despair. Every day, feed your hope by meditating on my promises, for my word acts as a filter, dissipating the lies that try to infiltrate your heart. Believe that I have set you on a path designed for triumph and that nothing can derail my plan without my consent. When your hope aligns with my truth, you become unstoppable, a force of light that no darkness can overcome. Fortify your spirit with hope, for I am the God who always keeps my word. Let every morning be a new beginning, a chance to bury the regrets of yesterday in the soil of forgiveness and watch blossoms of fresh possibilities emerge. I have ordained every sunrise to remind you that my mercies are renewed daily. Do not carry the weight of past failures into this new day, for I have already redeemed them and woven them into a greater purpose. Keep moving, keep believing, and keep embracing the gift of the present moment. You are on a sacred journey of growth, and I am with you at every turn. Step forward, for I am guiding you. Within you lies a river of living waters, an unending source of spiritual vitality that my spirit has placed there. Whenever you feel parched or depleted, draw from that well of divine inspiration through prayer, reflection, and the reading of my word. Remember that this river does not run dry, for my spirit continually replenishes you from within. The dryness you sense is a reminder to tune your heart again to my frequency, where a never-ending fountain of hope awaits. Drink deeply, for I quench your thirst with infinite grace and unstoppable love. Remain hydrated in my presence. Those trials that once towered like mountains will become stepping stones that elevate you closer to the dreams I've planted. Think not that your wound will remain forever, for my healing flows with an eternal power, stitching every tear in your heart. You are a warrior, destined to overtake the giants that attempt to block your way. My spirit fortifies you, restoring every withered part of your soul. Through the flames of adversity, you gain a wisdom that no comfort zone could ever provide. Stand tall in my strength, for I transform your stumbling blocks into stairs of glory. Open your spirit to the gentle breeze of my leading, for I speak in the still, small voice that resonates more deeply than the loudest noise. In quiet times of reflection, you'll hear me calling you toward deeper prayer, greater acts of compassion, and bolder steps of faith. It may seem daunting, but do not fear stepping out, because every leap of obedience is cushioned by my unyielding hand. Trust that I will never direct you into a path that harms you. Lend your ear, for I am the whisper guiding your soul towards abundant life. At times, you might be tempted to measure your worth by the world's standards, your achievements, possessions, or popularity. But my child, your true identity is rooted in me, and what I say about you surpasses any fleeting judgment. I call you a royal priesthood, a holy nation, set apart for my purpose and my glory. Reject the lies that attempt to belittle your destiny. Embrace the knowledge that my immeasurable love defines your value. Stand in this truth, for it renders all worldly appraisals irrelevant. You are priceless, and I delight in you always. Treasure my word, for within the pages of Scripture lies the blueprint for not only a fulfilling life on earth, but an eternity of joy. When you read the promises I've spoken, you activate the seeds of faith that lie dormant. Let the words become alive in your soul, stirring you to be more like my Son, whose life encapsulated perfect love. Ignite your passion for the Scriptures, for they are your roadmap, your helm in tempestuous waters, and your comfort in moments of despair. Read, meditate, and apply, for my word is a lamp to your feet. Love is the greatest mark of my presence in your life, so let love guide your every thought, every word, every action. When you extend compassion to the hurting, you mirror my heart. When you forgive those who have wronged you, you demonstrate my mercy. Cultivating love is not a weak gesture, but the strongest posture you can take. It subdues hatred and melts the hardest hearts. Let your life be a symphony of love that draws others into my grace. Keep loving, for I pour my unconditional affection upon you every day. Do not underestimate the ripple effect of a single act of kindness, for what may seem minor to you can carry monumental significance in my plan. A smile offered at the right time can heal a soul on the brink of despair, and a gentle word can destroy the seeds of doubt taking root in a weary heart. I use such moments to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Open your eyes for opportunities to do good abound in your daily life. Let kindness be your language, for I breathe life into every compassionate deed. My spirit is not a distant force, but a friend who dwells in you, guiding, comforting, and teaching you all things. Listen to my promptings when you sense that inner nudge to speak words of encouragement or to lend a helping hand, for I am the one who nudges your heart. Embrace the fellowship of the Holy Spirit, for it is a relationship of depth and wonder, leading you into truth and fortifying your soul against deception. Believe that you are never truly alone, for my spirit remains an ever-present counselor. Cherish this companionship, for it is my precious gift to you. I have designed community for your benefit, so do not walk this journey in isolation. Fellowship with others who seek my face, for unity in my name multiplies joy and lessens the sting of hardships. When you bear one another's burdens, you fulfill my law of love. Share your testimony, your struggles, and your triumphs, for doing so ignites courage in hearts that have grown cold. Do not be afraid to open up your life to trustworthy friends, for I often speak through their counsel and encouragement. Remain in community, for that is where my family grows strong. Even in your busiest days, carve out moments to sit quietly in my presence, for there I replenish your strength and infuse my wisdom into your heart. Let your mind and soul rest, soaking in the stillness where my gentle voice can be heard above the clamor of daily responsibilities. In your quiet time, you'll discover that my compassion has no bounds and my peace can guard your heart against anxieties. Do not neglect these intimate encounters, for they form the foundation of your spiritual vitality. Seek me first, for I supply everything you need. Look around you at the beauty of creation, the majestic mountains, the sweeping skies, and the subtle intricacies of a blooming flower. If I clad the lilies in splendor and ensure the sparrows are fed, how much more will I care for you, my beloved child? Let nature's wonders be a constant reminder of my infinite creativity and unfailing provision. You do not need to strive endlessly in your own efforts, for I am the giver of every good and perfect gift. Marvel at my handiwork, for it reflects my heart for you. Yield your heart to acts of service, for in serving others, you will find the joy that your soul craves. Whenever you meet a need or lift a burden, you not only reflect my character, but also unlock a deeper understanding of my love. Let generosity be your trademark, for I am able to multiply everything you give, ensuring that your cup never runs empty. Service is not a loss, but a gain, a channel through which my mercy and blessing flow. Serve willingly, for I see every sacrifice and will reward it in my perfect timing. Understand that no season in your life is wasted, for I use winters of difficulty and summers of abundance to shape your heart and reveal my glory. In the waiting times, you cultivate patience and faith. In the harvest times, you sow seeds of thanksgiving and joy. Let each season produce the fruit it was designed to bear. When you embrace the rhythms of my timetable, you will find greater contentment and a deeper understanding of my ways. Celebrate every season, for I am the Lord of them all, orchestrating them for your good. When you encounter crossroads that demand a decision, seek my counsel before you proceed, and I will lead you in the path of wisdom. Many voices may clamor for your attention, but my sheep know my voice, and I assure you that my direction brings peace, not confusion. Ask, and you shall receive the clarity you need. Knock, and I will open the door of revelation. Whether the choice seems small or life-altering, I am ready to offer you divine insight. Lean on me, for my guidance never leads you astray. Sometimes, the greatest miracle is not in the sudden removal of obstacles, but in the inner transformation that happens when you persevere through them. Know that I am as much concerned about your spiritual maturity as I am about your temporal comfort. As you lean on my strength, I develop perseverance, character, and hope within you, a hope that will not disappoint. The forging of your soul under pressure creates a brilliance that pierces darkness. Press on, for you are becoming a living testimony of my enabling power, shining brighter each day. Honor me with your tongue, for the words you speak carry the power of life and death. Let your mouth be a wellspring of edification, uplifting others and declaring my goodness over your situations. Refrain from gossip or complaining, for such words sow seeds of division and discouragement. Instead, speak words of love, hope, and truth, for they will echo into eternity. If you discipline your speech, you open the door for my blessings to flow unhindered. Speak carefully, for your words have eternal significance. Remember the times I delivered you from danger, when my providence shielded you from unseen forces or guided you away from impending harm. These moments are not mere coincidences, but tangible expressions of my hand at work, forging a shield around you. Revisit your testimonies, for they rekindle faith and remind you that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I will continue to watch over you, orchestrating safe passage even through the most treacherous terrain. Be grateful, for my deliverance is an ongoing demonstration of my love. Abide in my love, for it is not a fleeting emotion but a foundation that grounds your identity, a light that expands your capacity to give and receive. This love remains constant even on your worst days, providing you with the confidence to stand before me unashamed. No wrong choice, no sin, no failure is able to separate you from the love I have poured out through my Son. Let your heart absorb this eternal truth. You are deeply cherished and fully accepted. Rest in my affection, for it is your secure dwelling place. If you are tempted to give up, remember the crown of life that awaits those who endure faithfully. Life's trials may bruise your spirit, but they cannot destroy your purpose unless you surrender it. Stand on my promise that those who hope in me shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. Let these words resonate in your heart when weariness weighs you down. Your journey is not in vain, for I am leading you toward a celestial reward that far outweighs any sacrifice. Press onward, for I crown your perseverance with glory. In your darkest hour, cling to my hand, for my light outshines any gloom, and I will not let you slip into the shadows of despair. There is no pit so deep that my love cannot reach it, and no night so long that my dawn fails to break. Keep your gaze on me, for I am orchestrating a turning point that will breathe new life into your weary bones. Believe, for my strength is perfected in your vulnerability, and my grace abounds where your hope tries to wane. Hold my hand, for I will not let you go. Your spirit craves the alive and vibrant fellowship that only comes from my throne room, so immerse yourself in worship, that transcends mere routine. Sing, dance, or quietly reflect, whatever way resonates with the joy I have placed within you. In that atmosphere of genuine worship, you will find clarity, healing, and a rejuvenation of your spiritual senses. Distractions may linger, but fix your attention on me, for I inhabit the praises of my people. Worship with abandon, for my presence fosters miracles and fosters transformation. I am the potter, and you are the clay, molded by my expert hands into a vessel of honor. At times you may sense the pressure of my shaping, a gentle but firm insistence that you yield to my will. This process can be uncomfortable, yet it is essential for producing the masterpiece I envisioned from the start. Do not resist the potter's touch, for every spin on the wheel, every pinch and smoothing, shapes you into the image of my Son. Submit, for my artistry crafts beauty from every imperfection. Every promise I have made is an oath sealed in my name, and I am not a man that I should lie or change my mind. When doubts arise, confront them with the assurance that my faithfulness spans generations, unaffected by shifting tides of culture or the fluctuations of your own feelings. If I have spoken something over your life, it will not return to me void. Expect my word to bear fruit, fulfilling the purpose for which I sent it. Trust my reliability, for I watch over my promises to perform them. Let your mind dwell on whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable, for focusing on virtue cultivates a garden of peace within you. Guard your thoughts as you would guard a priceless treasure, for from them flows the well-being of your spirit. I urge you to replace negativity with the hope of my word, for in that hope lies the power to transform your attitude and your destiny. Let my truth saturate your mental landscape, for your mind is a sacred space. Keep it filled with life, and you will flourish. Whenever you feel the impulse to run from my discipline, remember that my correction stems from love, not from anger or rejection. I correct those I cherish, shaping their character so they might part ways with harmful patterns and embrace the freedom I offer. I do not demand perfection, but I do desire your willing heart that chooses the path of righteousness. When you accept my discipline with humility, you grow in wisdom and fruitfulness, discovering that my ways lead to genuine fulfillment. Embrace my correction, for it produces a harvest of righteousness. I am writing the story of your life with my own finger, each chapter filled with my mercy and shaped by my unconditional love. Sometimes the plot twists confound you, but remember that I see the end from the beginning, weaving threads of redemption even in the darkest scenes. Your tears do not go unrecorded. They water the seeds of grace that will one day blossom into a beautiful testimony. Keep turning the pages with faith, for I am the author and finisher of your story. Believe, for the ending is one of triumph. Let go of the need to compare yourself to others, for comparison is a thief that robs you of joy and distracts you from your unique calling. I have given you gifts and opportunities tailored to your special path, so do not waste your energy coveting what belongs to someone else. Look inward to the treasures I have placed in you, and look upward to my boundless provision. Contentment is found in gratitude, not in measuring yourself against another's race. Rest, for you are enough in my eyes. When the voice of your accuser tries to remind you of your past, counter it with my declaration. You are a new creation in Christ. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Do not debate with the lies of shame and condemnation. Instead, rest in the reality that I have washed you whiter than snow. Your identity is not your mistakes, but my redemption. I have cast your sins into the depths of the sea, where they can no longer define you. Rejoice, for I proclaim your freedom. Invite my peace to rule in your heart, a peace that transcends human reason, a peace that shields your mind from the turmoil that daily life may bring. When you surrender your cares to me in prayer, My peace acts like a sentinel, guarding your emotions from panicking. Seek this peace continually, for it is not found in worldly solutions, but in the steadfast presence of my Spirit. Let my peace reign in you, for it will guide you through every crosswind and lead you into a place of still waters and rest. I have ordained you to be a catalyst of change wherever you go, for I have entrusted you with spiritual authority to transform atmospheres through prayer, kindness, and standing firm in the truth. You are not helpless or powerless, for my strength is perfected in your weakness. When you walk into a room, darkness trembles because you carry my light. Your steps are anointed, and your words are backed by my Spirit. Recognize the influence I have poured upon your life, and use it to spread my love and build my kingdom. Shine, for you reflect my glory. Let each day be an adventure in faith, a chance to discover new depths of my character and new possibilities of my mercy at work. Do not fear uncertainty, for it's an opportunity to see my providence more clearly. Embrace the unknown with confidence in my name, for I hold the entire universe in my palm. I invite you to live fully, not with timidity, but with the bold conviction that I am for you. Step out of your comfort zone, for with me you can walk on waters of impossibility. Courage, my child, for I am with you always. Even when your spirit is willing, your flesh may feel weak, but I supply the supernatural strength that lifts you above your limitations. Do not succumb to the temptation of believing that your shortcomings disqualify you from my service. I often choose the weak things of the world to shame the strong, so my power and my glory remain unambiguously on display. Your frailty is an opportunity for my strength to be magnified. Rise in that truth, for I have called you, and I will sustain you beyond your natural capacity. In sorrowful hours, recall that my son wept at the tomb of his friend, indicating that I do not disregard your tears but hold them in my bottle, each one significant to my heart. Suffering may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, for my comfort is everlasting, and I bind up the brokenhearted. Turn your tears into a prayer, and watch how I can transform your worst moments into a stage for my redeeming power. Weep if you must, but do not lose hope, for I am near to the brokenhearted. Release your expectations of how your life should unfold and embrace my design, for I surpass every aspiration you've ever conceived. When my hand shapes your destiny, I weave in surprises and blessings that far exceed your inclinations. Let my lordship guide you into places you never dreamed you'd reach, and see how my goodness meets you there. Abandon the limitations of your own understanding, for my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways higher than your ways. Rest in this truth, for my plans never fail. Your willingness to obey, even in small things, determines your fitness to handle greater tasks in my kingdom. Obedience is not merely a rule, but the evidence of your love for me. I don't need your efforts to accomplish my purpose, but I invite you to partner with me because it shapes your spirit and strengthens your relationship with me. See each directive I give as an opportunity to witness my miracles. Keep obeying, for it leads to wonders beyond your comprehension. Have compassion on those around you, for empathy is a reflection of my heart. The world may teach you to look only after your own needs, but my kingdom thrives on selfless love. When you care for the vulnerable, the loner, and the broken, you embody my son's ministry. Your service does not go unnoticed. The fragrance of your mercy rises before my throne, and I reward such loving kindness with divine favor. Show mercy, for I am the God of compassion, and I dwell in the hearts of the merciful. Do not allow your present struggles to define your identity, for you are not your trials nor your failures, but a vessel of my grace. Circumstances are merely temporary conditions, while your status as my child is eternal. Hold firmly to that truth when challenges assail you, reminding yourself that your identity is secured by my everlasting love. This perspective frees you from shame and encourages resilience, enabling you to stand tall even in the fiercest battles. Remain sure of who you are, for I have called you my own. Remember that the greatest in my kingdom are those who humble themselves and serve. Seek not the approval or applause of men, but the smile of your heavenly Father. True greatness is measured by the depth of your love, the purity of your motives, and your willingness to stoop low to lift others up. This path may not earn you worldly fame, but it secures eternal treasures that moth and rust cannot corrupt. Humble yourself, and I will lift you up for my glory. Your questions are welcome here, for I do not require blind faith, but invite you to know me in deeper measures. Ask of me, and I will reveal truths that renew your mind and elevate your faith. My secrets are with those who reverence me, and my spirit delights in illuminating your heart. Do not hide your confusion or bury your curiosity. Bring every question to my feet. I am not offended by your search, for seeking my face draws you closer to my heart. Ask, and you shall receive. At times, you might want to hold on to the illusion of control because trusting me fully seems risky. But know this: I can do exceedingly above all you ask or think when you yield. Relinquish the tight hold on your circumstances, and you will witness how I orchestrate events in ways that astound you. Fear may say, "Keep your guard up," but my voice says, "Open your heart to my infinite possibilities. Surrender, for my sovereignty is your greatest assurance. Extend grace to yourself when you falter, just as I extend grace to you beyond measure. I do not desire your condemnation, but your growth in humility and reliance upon my strength. Your missteps can become testimonies when you let my forgiveness wash over your soul. Release your self-criticism and accept my redemptive power. In that moment, you exchange your shame for my righteousness and your regret for my perfect peace. Rest, for I carry you with compassion. Even in the detours and delays, I am weaving your life into a tapestry of blessing, ensuring that nothing is truly lost. What may seem like a failure or a mistake is often a divine redirection, pushing you toward greater opportunities and deeper intimacy with me. I do not waste your lessons. I build upon them to create strong foundations. Embrace the unexpected turns, for they lead you to places your own plans might have never discovered. Trust my providence, for I see the bigger canvas. Weeping may occur in the night, but my joy always comes with the morning, shining on your horizon like the dawn of new possibilities. Believe that your tears are the seeds of tomorrow's victory, for I redeem every sorrow and transfigure it into wisdom and compassion. Do not despair when darkness falls. Stand in faith, knowing that my light is unstoppable, my hope unbreakable, and my love unwavering. Look for the morning's rays, for they promise a fresh start under my gracious skies. Remain patient in affliction, for patience refines your faith and fosters the breadth of character needed for higher callings. I am aware of your desires, your longings, and your frustrations when they are not fulfilled as quickly as you wish. Yet patience expands your capacity for my blessings and guards you from squandering the gifts I bestow. Be still and allow my hand to complete the work I've begun. Let patience have its perfect work, for it anchors you in my wisdom. I am the vine, you are the branches. Apart from me, you can do nothing of eternal value, but in me, you will bear much fruit. Focus not on your own efforts, but on abiding in my love, my word, and my presence. When your roots grow deep in me, the fruit will naturally appear in your actions, your speech, and your thoughts. Let your life be a testimony of my goodness, for I sustain the branch that remains connected to me. Stay close, for you will flourish. In those moments when the silence feels deafening and you wonder if I am still there, Recall that my quietness does not equal my absence. I often do my most profound work in the secret places of your heart when all external distractions are hushed. Trust that I have not forgotten you, even if your prayers seem unanswered at this time. Keep believing, for the seeds are germinating, and the harvest of answered prayer will come at the perfect moment. Be assured, for my silence is never neglect. Remember always, I am the living wellspring of hope and strength, and in every season my presence anchors your soul. You are held securely, chosen purposefully, and cherished beyond your wildest dreams. My love for you remains unwavering from the dawn of creation to the present moment, and nothing, no hardship, no sin, no darkness, can dilute the fervor of my affection for you. You are engraved upon my heart, always seen, always known, and forever safe in my care. When you leave this message, I want you to carry that assurance with you, for my fidelity is the anchor in every storm you might face. Stand secure, for I am forever devoted to your flourishing. I bless you to experience my peace that calms the fiercest storms, my strength that lifts the heaviest burdens, and my joy that resonates even in the midst of trials. Wherever your foot treads, may you bring light, hope, and compassion, reflecting my character to a world in need. Know that I am breathing fresh vision, igniting new passion, and stirring greater faith within you as you move ahead. Embrace this blessing wholeheartedly, for it comes from the depth of my grace. Go forward with a heart full of expectation, for I have deposited seeds of greatness within you. Trust that the best is truly yet to come, and that each step is guided by my hand. Keep my word close, pray boldly, love deeply, and remain in my presence continually. Do not shrink back, for I am leading you into a season of abundance, where your faithfulness will yield a bountiful harvest. Go in peace, my cherished child, and rejoice, for I am with you always.